Hey all, welcome to part 3 of Mario Kart Double Dash. Now we're going into the Star Cup. And since the last part, Chris, thoughts on the Switch?
On the Switch? Oh, well, to be honest, you've been ripping it. I don't know, it seems if it can handle stuff, it's a different matter, but if it works like we think it will from the trailers, I don't know, it would be the best portable console.
Yeah, it could be. There are some factors that I'm worried about, I guess, in that there's the durability of the little rip-off controller things. I can imagine them being ripped on and off all the time. If it's only plasticky, that could be an issue. And also battery life of everything involved.
Oh god, the battery life.
Yeah, because the Wii U gamepad isn't exactly great with that, and that's tethered to the console, so it doesn't really have to process much within it. If you've got this, what's basically an iPad, and it has that sort of quality battery, then we've got a bit of an issue.
That's one thing that I hadn't thought of until just now, but the battery life of those little slip-off controllers. Because most of the time in the advert, it's they're connected to the pad, but then they take them off and they're still usable. It's how long are those going to last?
Yeah, it's do they charge off the pad? Do they have double A's or some shit? I'm not sure how.
I can imagine they'll last quite a bit longer than the pad itself.
Yeah, but where are they getting their source from? Because if they're being charged from the pad, then that's going to be, sucking away at the same life force.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just used the word life force to describe a battery.
I should imagine they'd have their own battery life rather than just draining the pad.
How much is the original sort of thing anyway? The normal DS
on the 3DS.
3DS. What's that battery life like?
Battery life on the 3DS. I don't really use mine that much.
5 hours or something. And the gamepad on the Wii U, that's
only 2 hours.
A few hours at best.
Yeah, after a while you're lucky to get 2 hours out of it.
I mean, it's never really bothered me that much because, I just plug it in.
Well, yeah. I suppose after a while you just get in that habit, don't you? I'm not sure if that's even healthy for the battery or not.
But there's the fact that they want you to take it out and about. And if you're going to take it out and about, it needs to have at least a decent battery life.
Yeah, and I'm hoping they bring out proper accessories, maybe cigarette lighter things, that sort of thing, just so you can at least charge it out, because I really don't have much faith in that.
Here's the portable charging station for it now.
Carry a generator around with you.
Just attach this box to the back of it.
yeah, and said box is a fucking, portable generator, and you just gotta lug that around.
The good thing is it's attached to wheels that go on the ground, so the kinetic energy helps to build up the battery as well.
Yeah, just hook it up to your bike.
Yeah.
Anyway, on top of the game, I just wanted to get the Switch thing out there after we've dragged Chris out from under his rock that he'd somehow been under. I can't believe
he was happy under there.
Well, I don't know, under there was the Nintendo was doomed rock, but now you're out, it's the Nintendo is still doomed, but at least they've got an interesting idea.
I don't think he really realised it was the Nintendo was doomed rock. He didn't really care.
But yeah, the first the first course that we just completely ignored was the Sherbet Land one, which I think's actually quite a fun track. I believe that was also in 8, either that was in the one. Yeah, it was one. It was the remake, because that's got the one where you can go in the little path. Yeah, that's a fun track. This one, this has got several multiple routes, and I kind of like that. There's certain, sort of T-junctions where, this part isn't a multiple route. I have fucked up there, because that looks like somewhere you can go down, but no, you just fall down and Maki 2 picks you back up. Which is kind of a little bit of a, cheap shot after the other ways, you've got multiple arrows pointing different ways. There you can either go straight ahead or to the right. But, yeah, whatevs, I can live with it.
I kind of like the fact that they've...
Sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm stuck.
Anyway, I'm kind of glad that they've added Lakitu as a playable character in the recent games.
Have they?
Yeah, in 7 and 8 he's playable.
Oh yeah, I see this is the thing. Like, I remember just the other day, someone was like, a friend of mine was saying like, "Can you play as Lucky 2 in any of them?" And I just completely left me mind.
In 7, one of the kart pieces is Cloud.
Oh,
you can drive around him.
Oh yeah, I remember you got the Cloud like glider things, don't you?
Yeah, that's in. I think you could get that in 7.
I know you can in 8 for definite.
But in 7, he has a kart piece that is a Cloud. So if I'm using Lakitu, I just go all Cloud.
Yeah, and why the fuck is he in Smash? Just getting that one out there. But another track that was brought back in 8, I kind of like this, although I think I mentioned when we covered the DLC of 8 that I think the turns are too sharp sometimes.
Yeah, in 8, I just skip over the bits where it turns, like the bit where it represents going down the back of Yoshi.
Yeah, like there are some things you can do here to be clever if you've got a boost and that. Which, you know, like, fair play to more skilled players who can actually do it. I'm not one of them.
It seems rather easy in 8, but then again, everything feels a bit easy in 8 until you go online.
Yeah, until you go online and you find the actual skilled players. And then it's like, fuck!
Well, you say skilled players, it's more like the players with the luck of the items on their side.
But that is Mario Kart in general, isn't it? It doesn't mean I'm not going to be a dick when I see people fucking up, but still.
Oh, you're having fun now. Send the blue shell after him.
Yeah, it's like, that's when Nintendo have decided that you've had too much fun in this particular race, and it's like, no, let's give this other guy this option to fuck you up. It's something lightning, really, isn't it?
I assume you've picked the Koopa for this with Baby Mario to give a contrast to using Mario and Bowser in the first course.
Yes! I absolutely thought of that.
Now we know you're bullshit.
No, so really what I was going for was the first one I'll add like a heavy cart, the second one I went for a medium cart, this one I've got a light cart,
okay.
And then in the final one I'm just going to get a heavy cart again because I prefer playing as
Bowser.
Yeah, I want to show off Bowser again because Bowser is, you know...
He's your go-to guy whenever you play Mario Kart, isn't he?
Yeah,
or any
Bowser.
Mario game. If he's in it, probably.
Yeah, it's not my fault that he's so attractive. I mean, awesome.
Plus there's Dry Bones Bowser.
Yeah, Dry Bones Bowser in 8 is really cool.
The glowing shell when you get a boost.
Oh, yeah.
Is a nice little detail.
So I like how I slightly clipped through the ceiling a bit.
Oh, look at that. Baby Mario's having his knee scraped off. This is for kids.
Yeah. Oh, for kids. It just, and this is completely tangential, but like, have you guys seen that Misha kid who does like these angry YouTube songs and shit?
No.
Oh, just to like paraphrase his career so far, because that's what it is he made this really cringy Pokemon Go song, and it was awful, and he, like, a few bigger YouTubers sort of made fun of him. This kid's like 9, and like, it was just Pokemon Go song for kids, and it was fucking terrible. And so these other YouTubers have made fun of him, and so he's come along with this new song, Cyberbully Channels Are Cancer, where he just calls out all these YouTubers going like, Leafy is an arsehole, Leafy is a retard, and like, shit like that. And over time he's got getting more and more shit like that, like, and still putting 4 kids in the title. Like, most recent one this morning he's put up ones like, you know, about the presidential election, like calling Hillary a bitch and Trump an arsehole and shit like that.
He's 9.
Yeah. This is such a fucking bizarre channel.
What a mature age we live in.
Yeah, like, I think it. Like, I'm almost certain it's either his parents or his older brother.
If I was
using
9,
him
I
for
would not be
views.
caring about Hillary or Trump. I would be playing Pokemon.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's either his parents or his older brother who's in some of the videos with him and that. Just realise that this is funny and they're getting loads of views off it. And like, there's one song, like, in most of his more recent videos, he's just wearing a cap that just says "fuck" on it, and like just sticking his fingers up at the camera.
Oh god! Yes, if anything's going to get you respect and views at the same time,
it's fucking funny. That's what it is. I love this particular. Like, I've got a sort of guilty pleasure towards the sort of drama side of YouTube lately. It's just, I love seeing all this stupid shit and people like looking at cringe videos, and then like you got grown adults just bickering amongst each other like they're 12. Like everything sort of comes together, and this kid is like the funniest part of all of it.
I don't really pay that much attention to the whole presidential election thing, except that both candidates are shit, apparently. That's it.
Well,
I mean, I mainly hear things like Hillary's the lesser of two evils and that, but honestly, I don't really listen to that much.
Yeah, but before we get too politically tangential, let's just... like, to me, the election has been a bunch of memes. That is pretty much where it's coming from. You got the shit like Peppy the Frog is racist. that is just lit. I'm glad we now live in an age where political and presidential campaigns are based on shit posting on Twitter.
Yeah.
I love the way South Park's been dealing with the debate at the moment, because they've replaced Donald Trump with one of their other characters, and he is basically acting in the same way as Trump, but in this, the characters realise like, oh my god, I'm going to win this. Shit, I don't even know what I'm going to do if I win. So he's trying to worm his way out of it and get Hillary elected.
But he can't get it.
Well, he's sort of getting there. He's pissed everyone off now.
I've noticed this is sort of a trend with all our Mario Kart playthroughs, that we can go like an entire fucking track without even acknowledging it. Like, I think that's going back like as far back as the Wii one we did, like 2013.
I can say I've played this on the Wii. This track.
I do like that particular course. So the thing is, my problems with Double Dash aren't the tracks. The tracks, there are some really fun tracks here. And that's why I'm glad to see a good few of them have been moved over to the other more recent games. And that's why I know we're probably not going to get it at this point. We're probably going to get it like in a new game on the Switch. But I'm all for tracks from this game being remade because they're so cool in terms of the theming. But there we go. That's our third gold one. I know I didn't earn the first one. But yeah, we'll see you next time for the finale of the Mario Kart Double Dash playthrough. Bye bye for now.